Welcome to my channel and thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I would also like to welcome Spirit into this reading and say thank you for the messages we are about to receive. This is a general reading. Okay, so the first card is the decision card over here. So you are trying to make a decision at this particular moment. And you're being very strategic about the whole thing. And you know that if you make this decision, it's going to change things around for you. And it's also going to open a lot of doors for you. There might be some travel as well involved there. So there's a lot of choice that you are faced over here. You've got that. It could be a legal decision as well, so maybe a decision is being made, but there's some kind of choice that you are making, and you know you're putting a lot of energy and effort in it. So you've got this heart with a sword going in through it. So this could be something to do with the heart. It could be about maybe a relationship issue that you're trying to make a choice about. A decision will be made. There's also some kind of new friendship coming in as well for you over there. You've got Moon in Cancer over there. So this particular person, maybe you've known them in the past. Maybe there's a return of an old friendship. But it's a very, very good friendship that comes in if it is a new friendship that comes in. And it brings a lot of change in your life as well. So there's some kind of big decision that is pending at this particular moment. And you've got many options. Now in the past, you've got the romance card over there coming in. So, there might be somebody that you've started a new relationship with this particular card. And you have been spending a lot of time just getting through, your work, really. Practicality card showing that you're focused on your work and getting the job done. And it's very mundane, if you like, what you're doing. But you're working very, very hard at what you're doing. So there's this new romance that's coming, but you're also very, very focused on work. Now going into the future, you've got riches coming in, so all this hard work is going to be paying off over there. You've got Saturn in Capricorn over there, so being very, very focused on your career, focused on your work, and bringing in the wealth. That's going to be paying off. You've got submission over here. So this is about, still feeling a little trapped maybe by whatever you are doing. Maybe work is making you feel very, very trapped and unable to actually, do the things that you want to. You've got this bird in this cage. Even though the cage door is open, the bird is still staying in the cage over there. So it might be to do with work. You are, very, very focused on that work, and it's taking a lot out of you, and maybe it doesn't give you a lot of time to do everything that you want to do. So a lot of career focus over there. Maybe this decision about that you're going to make is going to bring in a lot of work, but it's also going to mean that you're going to have to spend a lot more hours at that particular job. And it looks like there is a good friendship coming in, somebody that's very, very supportive for you. So it looks like that decision, whatever that choice is, maybe you are choosing to do a new job or even move on, but it is going to generate a lot of money, but it means that there's going to be a lot of work that comes in. So be very strategic when you're making this particular choice. Weigh all the options up and plan for the future. That is very, very important. So those are the energies for that week. So I'm using the Rackham Tarot for the main read. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, you've got the Knight of Pentacles over here, and this is you working very, very hard at what you're doing. You're putting a lot of effort and energy into it, and you are very, very career-focused. The Knight of Pentacles is a slow-moving knight, and he works pretty hard. But there is success that is on its way to you, and, you just have to really focus. He is almost like the workhorse of the tarot. Moving forward, but moving forward slowly. And, very, very focused on that coin, very, very focused on getting that job done as well. And being very, very practical as well at what you're doing. So you've got the Six of Cups over here and the Ace of Rods. So there's a new relationship coming in for you here. So With the Six of Cups, it looks like somebody making an offer to you, somebody you used to know in the past, or maybe you've worked with this person, or you've generally had some kind of interaction with this particular person in the past. Maybe you knew them from childhood, or maybe you've just known them in the past, and they make an offer to you, and it's a new relationship because you've got the Ace of Rods sitting next to it. So this is somebody you're very, very attracted to, maybe very, very physically attracted to, very passionate about, and this offer that's being made is an offer for a passionate relationship with this particular person. So something brand new starting off with this particular person. Now, in the past, you've got the Fool card over here, so you let go of your past completely and you've moved on. Despite what everybody else has said, you're not listening to what they've got to say, and you have started a brand new cycle. You've got that Fool card coming in the past year. You've had a lot of heartbreak. This is being betrayed and deceived by a lot of people, and you were still very, very upset about the whole situation with this Three of Swords happening in this last few months. So you're still thinking about whatever happened. You're still crying about it. You may have gone through some kind of legal separation as well, where you've broken off communication with this particular person, and that's because of all the lies that they spoke and all the problems that went down. There was a lot of conflict in this particular relationship, and you're dealing with that at this particular moment. And it seems like you're focused a lot on that work. Now you've got the Two of Rods over here, so there's a choice coming in for you here. So you've got to make some kind of decision, maybe a decision as to whether you want to go through this transformation and start off this new relationship with that Ace of Rods over there. So there's that choice to be made. You're at the fork or the crossroads in your life over here, and it's time for change, a time to move on. So you can stay in the same place, so that's what's going through your mind, or you can actually make a decision, take that risk and go for it. So it looks like there's that relationship that you're going to have to consider, and this seems like where that choice is coming in. Now going into the future for you, you've got the Four of Swords. So it looks like, you are very, very stressed out about whatever you've been going through. This is you're trying to recover from this Three of Swords energy. You can see this person's very, very exhausted. They're lying on the ground over there and trying to get a new perspective of things, but also trying to recover from whatever they've gone through. So you are trying to come up with a new strategy, or you do need to at least take a break and get some distance from the situation to come up with a new strategy about what to do. Now, what's happening with you? You've got the Seven of Coins. So things are, you've been putting a lot of effort and energy, especially in your work situation, because this is coins. This is about investing. And, you're waiting for some kind of payout to come through as well. It will come through, but, you do need to have a little bit of patience with the Seven of Coins. So whatever you've been putting in, there's always a right time to harvest. And they also say, if you're going to be, picking battles or fights, this card, you have to wait. Be very, very strategic about how you do things. So this is waiting for something to come in, waiting for some kind of payoff to come in as well. And you just have to have a bit of patience. It looks like it will come in. There's a lot of abundance available here, and you are just waiting. So you are trying to find a new direction with the Star card over here, and there might be a lot of communication. You might be even planning on doing some travel as well. You are seeking spiritual guidance as well. So you've come through a big cycle, especially since you come through the Fool. That means you've ended up a whole different lifestyle and started something brand new. And, you're making choices so that you can move forward. You can see there's a lot of guidance that will even be coming in for you there. And even maybe you've been getting a lot of dreams as well, because you've got that sitting next to the Four of Swords. So wherever guidance is coming in, you might be getting some very profound dreams. So pay attention to your dreams. That's very, very important. It's giving you some insight. So what you want is to start brand new again. You're looking for new ideas. You're looking for things to do, and you're trying to speak your truth. You've got the Ace of Swords over here, and you're also seeking victory in this situation. So going into the future and the final outcome cards, you've got the Queen of Swords over here. You've got the Justice card over there, and you've got the Hermit card. So the Queen of Swords showing that, you're taking control. And this is also waiting for some kind of legal decision to come in. Now, it looks here like you're waiting for some kind of payoff to come in, and these three cards, these two cards signify there's some kind of legal decision that's going to be made. So you're waiting for that legal decision. You can see she's looking at the Justice card over there, that Queen of Swords. So it looks like you may have come through a divorce. The Queen of Swords is generally the divorcee of the tarot. So somebody who has gone through the mill, somebody who's had a breakup, something that was legal. and now you're facing the justice system over there and waiting for that decision to come through. And you're spending a lot of time on your work, very focused on your work as well, but you are waiting for that legal decision to come through. With the Justice card, it's just generally a positive card in the sense that whatever that decision is, even though it seems, you're facing quite a big, you can see that's quite a big force there, it looks like, the truth will prevail and it will go in your favor. So whatever decision you're making, waiting for is going to come through, and you're also waiting over there with that Seven of Pentacles for that financial payoff. It seems like once that legal decision is made, you move off on your own and you're going to be very, very independent, very, very focused on your work as well. So whatever it is you're waiting for, you're waiting for that legal decision, you're taking a little bit of a break, once that particular decision is made, because it's the Four of Swords, it looks like you're going to come up with a new perspective, a new idea about how to move forward. And it looks like, eventually, there might be some kind of offer, somebody that you run into from the past and start off a new relationship with. This is a very, very physical relationship as well. So, although you're very, very focused with that Hermit card and you've gotten a lot of spiritual insights over there, it looks like, this new decision comes in and allows you to have a new relationship or a new understanding. And maybe initially this is not a love relationship, rather more a, good friendship that becomes a very, very physical relationship, or, a good friendship that allows you to start a brand new cycle in your life as well. With this, the Ace of Rods doesn't necessarily mean a physical relationship. It could actually just be you starting a new venture, a new project, a new direction, and finding new stability as well. So there could be that relationship coming in, but it seems like you are also waiting for something legal to get sorted out before you can, and a payoff to come in from that, before you can start moving on. But whatever happens, it's going to allow you to move forward, and it's going to give you your freedom. This Hermit card is quite a free card. It is a card ruled by Mercury, so whatever that legal decision is, it allows you to get your freedom and move on really from the situation. So I'm just going to draw some cards from the Animal Tarot here. So you've got the Four of Autumn over here, so be cautious about living a life of extremes or seeing things in black and white. Consider, for example, whether you're spending too much versus whether you're hoarding your wealth, or giving things up too much emotionally versus building walls and keeping people out. So it looks like you are at the point where you have to decide, get a balance really. That's what this card is talking about. Get a balance back in your giving and receiving. Don't give too much of yourself up. Keep things to yourself. There's certain privacies that you need to keep to yourself, and that allows boundaries to be, your boundaries to be erected around you so that people don't take advantage of you. So just watch your spending. This is a very important card for watching spending. But if it's emotionally, if it's a new relationship that presents itself, don't go overboard with it. Keep some things to yourself, so that, even if things don't work out, you don't feel like you've given so much and that you've sacrificed so much and that person has taken too much from you. You've got the Emperor card over here, which says structure and organization. Don't be afraid to take on a leadership role, as you have much wisdom to offer. So you need to be in charge, take authority of that situation, and be in control about whatever's going on. And you need to be very organized. And this is also about managing resources quite wisely. Now, the Emperor card is also about legal decisions that are being made. It is a card ruled by Archangel Michael, so you are probably waiting for some kind of legal decision to come in as well. And this looks like it's going to go in your favor because you've got the Nine of Summer, which is the Nine of Cups. So now it's a time when your dreams come true. Don't worry about how this will happen. Just give gratitude to God for all that you have and all that is yet to come. So it looks like whatever that legal decision is, you're going to get your payout. You're going to get financially independent. Your wishes are coming true for you. So it looks like whatever that decision is, it is going to go in your favor. You are waiting for that kind of decision to be made. And it looks like it was a divorce that you went through. So whatever this new relationship is, it could be a good friendship, or it could be even the beginning. Maybe this person helps you or gives you that advice in order for you to start a brand new direction in your life, or start something brand new, a brand new path as well. And undergo that particular transformation. So it could be a relationship that came in, or it could be just somebody that's giving you that advice. You can see this man's giving her advice on what to do next. So something worth, that friendship is worth pursuing. And you do need to take some time out, it looks like it, to, regroup and come up with a new plan. But whatever legal decision is coming through in your favor. And it's going to, you are going to be focused a lot on the work aspect, even here with that Virgo card being very, very focused on your work. And this is going to allow you to recover from whatever you've gone through. So I hope that this reading has resonated with you. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and leave me some comments if it hasn't. Thank you so much for watching. Take care now. Goodbye.